Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody. So let's get this show going. This is going to be a special edition, Halloween edition. It is for the air signs. This is again going to be basically my subscription. So I'm going to do all 3 signs of air. I'm going to get into it like I did yesterday with the earth signs. And I will finish this for the subscribers on the other side. Sorry guys, I have to catch up. Mercury retrograde did not upload my videos to subscription this month the way it should have been. The links are not connectable. So I'm having to redo it at the last minute. So sorry guys. Sorry. If I can come on later and do a general collective twin reading, I will. But this is going to be the air signs. And we're going to get into what's happening for Halloween. Okay, and this is going to be for the month of October for my subscribers, because I'm sorry about those videos. I just don't know what happened. But we're going to move forward. So you're going to be able to see the extended on my subscription side. If you love these current readings, these little readings that I'm doing right now, and you're dying to know what the results are, please subscribe. It's $99 a month. If you are subscribed for 2 months or more, you get a free reading. And it's really fun because I have all the 12 zodiacs. I get into the DM energy, the DF energy, and the singles. So it's really, really worth it. And that being said, tonight, I plan on being up 24 hours, guys. This is a 24-hour, like, insane asylum. I have to catch up on so many readings tonight. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of coffee. So if I sound a little crazy, you guys know what's up. I'm going to be doing personals. I'm going to be doing my subscription videos. It's just a 24-hour rat race. And I have to get ready for Matthew's party tomorrow also. So I'm crazy. I'm crazy today. Let me get some music going here for us. Thank you all for your donations, your support, your subscriptions, your patience on your readings. For everyone that's wondering what's going on with our readings, it's a little bit late, guys. I had to deal with that crazy person. Police were involved. My emails were confiscated by the police so they could track her down and get information. All of that. So I just didn't have access since like the 10th of October. It's just been really busy. And then towards the middle of October after that person, it really was just crazy. And I hadn't logged in to check my email for a while because the police had it, and they just told me not to mess with it for a little while and keep you guys posted live. So that's what I've been trying to do. But if you guys have emailed me, I replied to a lot of people today. I had 4,000 emails. I'm so proud of myself. I got through 1,200 emails just this morning. So I did reply to a lot of you. I'd appreciate it if we just do a single reply. You know, when it gets to be 5 or more back and forths, it's too time consuming. So 1 reply is fine, but let's just keep it like that. I reply to you, you reply to me, and that's it. If you say thank you and I don't respond, I'm sorry. I will thank you on the video lives. I love you guys so much too. Alita Reagan, Samuel, Carol. Oh, there's so many people that are so lovely that have been so patient. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sumita, thank you. Marta, thank you. There's so many people that have been so understanding and so patient. I don't want you to think that you're not loved. Karen, you've been a doll. She's been so patient. Thank you so much, Karen. I love you so much. So I just want you guys to know I love you with all my heart. And don't pay any attention to the haters. This retrograde and this transition of planets is actually going to, and I've talked about it in my previous videos, but start a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, a lack of faith, a lack of trust in your teachers, a lack of trust in spirit, just a lot of that. There's a lot of war going on in your head right now. So if you're experiencing any of this, you're not alone. We're all going through it. We're all here together. It's okay. Just breathe. This too shall pass. This momentary freak out shall pass. But if your nerves are on hiatus, that's probably a lot of it. So air signs, let's tap into you. We're going to start with Gemini, then Libra, then Aquarius. Okay? We're going to see what's going on in your energy. What did you learn for the month of October? What lessons were conquered? What things were completed And what is coming in for you? What are these Halloween surprises? What's on the way for my air signs? I love the air signs so much. I was contemplating today, I was like, should I do water? Should I do air first? What should I do? And I was really torn, and finally I decided to do air. So there's a reason, probably. So let's get through this. You guys are intelligent, you're smart, you're intuitive, you're quick thinkers, you're problem solvers, you're excellent communicators most of the time, unless you're retroactive with your planets and your sign. But you're usually really good communicators. And you are exactly what this world needs to keep it going. Let me tell you, air signs, you are the mechanics, the engineers, the communicators, the technicians, the problem solvers. You guys are wonderful, and we thank you. We thank you for your energy. So let's go ahead and start with Gem. I am using my Doreen Virtue Fairy Tarot. If any of you guys are interested in these decks, you can purchase this, I think, still online with Amazon. And I'm thinking also Hay House might actually have it. Okay, and then I'll be using my tarot, which is available on my website, jks1111.com. It's a full tarot, but it has extras. It's 90 cards. It is fully gilded. This gilding will not wear off. Look how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous. It's very firm. As you can see, the other gildings, they tend to wear off a bit. You see all these little spots? Can't really see it that good on camera, but they're very spotty, and it's paper. You start to see the paper after a while. I take generally really good care of my decks. I really do. I've had this for, I would say, gosh, years, maybe 2 years I've had this deck. This is one of my first decks. And look how straight and pristine it still is. Take very good care of my decks. Take good care of your decks, guys. Don't abuse them. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. So anyways, like I said, starting with Gemini. Gemini, Spirit, let me know what Gemini has conquered. What lessons have Gemini learned? What accomplishments does Gemini have? And what does the universe want to bring the sign of Gemini in this beautiful Halloween transition? Are we having a full moon on Halloween? I don't know. I was just wondering. No, we're not, huh? Because we just had a new moon in Scorpio. Or should I say Libra, rather. Do you know that we had a moon in Libra the beginning of this month? And now we had a new moon in Libra again. So either was, but whenever you get the same sign twice in 1 month, Vedic, remember? So it's Scorpio, Scorpio, Libra, Libra. Whenever you have it twice in 1 month, they call it once in a blue moon. So we are literally having this once in a blue moon, new moon. Isn't that cool? Once in a blue moon. Not very often we get 2 moons in 1 month. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, I thought you might like that little tidbit. Okay, so let's start with the fairy. I'm going to start at the bottom. Gemini. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 4 for you. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Justice. Got some Libra going on with you. You dealing with a Libras? Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Thank you so much, Perfect Storm, for your 1111. And look, I have 111 people. That's just crazy. Thank you so much. So anyways, with Justice here, I feel like you want justice. There's been some injustice, and this is showing up at the bottom. Kind of just saying enough's enough. Enough's enough, guys. It's time to pay the piper. Someone's got to pay the piper. It could be a Libra that's got to pay the piper to you or something of that nature. Coming into October, we have the Lovers. Gemini, this is your card. This is your baby right here, Gemini, the Lovers. I'm so jelly and I'm so happy for you. True love is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. Yes. Yes, Gemmy. You, Geminis, have definitely been working on your health. You've made choices about love. Gemmy, you always have more than one partner interested. You know that. It's usually you, someone, and someone else trying to lurk. You know you've always got options. And if you're cross-watching for a Gemmy, sorry. But yes, they always have options, and this is about trying to be balanced, trying to do the right thing, trying to be a good person.
Also, Danny took the treasure box in his room.
Oh, that's not good.
I want to show you.
Okay, I can't, because see, I'm working again. Remember I told you that?
Mommy.
Daniel, can you get the treasure box from your room? Remember I talked about the spirit store?
Let me guess, Matthew interrupted.
Yeah. Close the door, please. Okay. All right, guys, so let's get back. The next card is Six of Autumn. Wow, 6-6. Just gotta say, 6 may be prominent for you. 6-6, balance, something like that. The Six of Autumn is, you know, 6 of coins, okay? And this really talks about reciprocity. It talks about giving and receiving. The good you do comes back to you. Oh my gosh, what happened? What are you doing?
I tripped on something.
Okay, sorry guys. Daniel came in and tripped. Okay, be careful.
Okay.
Watch your toes. Can you put on some socks? That is a recipe for broken toe syndrome. Go.
Okay.
Put on some socks. It's freezing cold.
Alright.
No jumping on the floor. Close my door. Remember the spirit thing?
Matthew, come on.
No.
Okay. All right, guys. So anyways, this is the Six of Pentacles. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Okay, so someone has a Libra that owes you. Is that true? Maybe Gemini, you owe some money. Somebody here owes. This is a repaying of a debt. Wow, I'm just going to be real, Gemmy. Even me, I resonate with that. I don't owe money, but I'm definitely repaying debts, karmic debts. I'm repaying people for readings. I'm definitely, because I've been suffering with so much stress, having to repay back a lot of drama. You guys may also be feeling that way, Gemini, like you have to repay something. You owe somebody something. And if not, it may be a Libra or an earth sign owes you something. Okay, it could be both. But there is a repaying of debt here. Someone owes you something that was not fair. Something wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced, and now it's getting back into balance, which is really good. And that's a good sign for me. I am a Gemini sun. When things are getting back in the flow of justice and balance, that means you're back on track. And I really feel strongly today that my life is getting back on track, that Psycho's gone, police are taking care of business, my readings are getting back on order, everything's going good, the cards are in the mail for everybody, everything's back on track, everything's just smooth. So this might be a sign for Gemmies that everything's getting back in order. So your life is becoming balanced now. Let's go ahead and see what else is happening. Prince of Winter. This is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're taking charge. You're going forward with doing right things, doing good things. Can't talk today, sorry. Mercury in retrograde, Gemini, this is going to affect you a lot. Your speech, all of that's going to be affected. Basically, when Mercury in retrograde happens for Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus, let me tell you, communication's haywire. It's your phone, it's your speech, it's also your memory. So if you're trying to read something and you forget it like that, you're trying to recall somebody's name, can't remember it, things like that. It's just like recall and memory can be haywire for you. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So Gemini, you're quickly trying to resolve these problems. And I tell you what, I totally resonate. I had like 100 people today, like, Steph, I need you. And I had to organize myself and say, out of these 100 people who need me today, what are my priorities? Who is the most needy of my time today? Who is priority? You have to make those quick decisions. You have to decide who is needing it most. This is the act of justice. Everyone can't get what they want. You have to decide. Now, for you, it could be your family, your friends, your lover, your job, your house, your health. You have a lot of things in balance. And Gemini, recently in my reading, it's been, you guys are juggling like this. You've got this going on, you got this going on, you got something going on in the back burner, you got something going on in a second oven in the back. I mean, like, you got a lot going on. So Gemini is just like, what the hell is first? Spirit, can you guide me and point my compass? Which person, what situation needs my focus? And we've been talking about this, Gemini, about getting focused for your manifestation. Didn't we have that the other day, talking about manifestation and how to achieve it? That was recently. And a lot of it is finding this focus. So this Prince of Winter is intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. You are Knight of Swordsing your shit, Gemini. Excuse my French, but you are. You are like whoosh. You're going fast and forward. You're making quick decisions like that. You're like, this person goes, this person stays. This person goes, this person stays. You know, you're really making your list. You, Gemini, are probably one of the quickest thinkers I know. Rahu co-rules your sign, and Rahu is the north node of the moon. He is fast. He is smooth. He's a smooth criminal. He gets things done. You're very quick. You're a quick thinker, quick speaker. You're going to resolve issues like magic, and that's why you are the magician. A lot of people don't realize that about you, Gemini. You can resolve issues like magic. You're very intuitive. When I go through my emails, I do sift through energies, and it's so weird. I swear, when I read emails, I almost get that person's life story. I read their name, and that's it. And I start to read some of their energy when they're talking to me. And because Geminis are master at communication, you can tell by the first sentence, at least if you're intuitive, what the email is going to be about, if it's important, if they're urgent, if there's really a genuine situation, if there's kindness, if there's patience, if there's animosity. You can sense their energy through the email. A lot of people say, you know, text and email can be misconstrued. And it can. It 100% can. It can actually come off very cold. And that's why a lot of Geminis that communicate, they can come off cold, because what you say can be misconstrued. It's more because you're direct, you get to the point. And that seems cold to some people because they want to flow through emotions and go through the vibes. And Gemini just wants to get the words out. So that can happen. But if you're intuitive, you can pick up on the energy of anyone's situation and decide and make those quick decisions. So I think you're sifting. You're sifting through energy. You're seeing who's fake and who's real, who's wearing a mask and who's not. And that's really important. Because I'm a Gemini sun, I just want to say there's some rumors that were spreading around me with that psycho female driver, whatever lady, and she actually called one of my other clients and tried to get my address and information from a client. She was very crazy. The police are all over it, but it was really drama. And she spread lies. She claimed she had information where she didn't. She just stretched a lot of information and scared a few people. So if anyone was contacted by her, you know, let me know. I can give you the police's number, the detective. But Gemini, you could be facing enemies right now. And if you are facing enemies right now, it's because Mercury's going into retrograde. Pluto's stacking with you and aspecting, looking at you. Ketu's looking at you, poking at you. Jupiter's poking at you. Saturn's poking at you. Gemini, you have a lot of, how do you say, dark, negative energy facing you right now. So Gemini, you're head on. A lot of you are head on with karma. A lot of you are head on with justice. Okay, dealing with logistics or dealing with police, dealing with things of that nature, courts. You guys are taking care of a lot of logistics. So that being said, be careful. And if you can be at home and alone most of the time and more recluse away from public, that would probably be the best idea for Gemini. But if you have to be around a lot of people, know that you might get some ups and downs here and there. You might. It's just what happens. But you're taking care of business. I quit my personals just so I could catch up on all my beautiful, wonderful, lovely clients that have been waiting so patiently. There was no need for me to continue having appointments, even though it supported my family. There was no need. I had to stop what I had to stop so I could time manage myself better, because I was literally going like on 3 hours of sleep every night. I got drained. My immune system went down, and yeah, I got sick, stressed, you know, a lot of drama. And Gemini, if you just work on little, you're not going to function very good. And I feel so refreshed, being that there's no more appointments and that I'm just contacting my previous clients and taking care of the readings as needed. And you're doing the same thing. I'm dealing with readings. You might be dealing with lovers. You might be dealing with family and friends. You might be dealing with work. Whatever it is, you're gonna prioritize your energy and make sure you're not gonna give to everyone, and you're not gonna give yourself this much anymore. Gemini is like, I deserve all the time in the world to be 100% me, so I can give everyone else 100% for who I'm dealing with, who I'm focused on. There's no reason to give this person 1%, 1%. For me, it was like, I'm not doing readings. If I'm gonna give a shitty reading, I'm not gonna do the reading, because I'd rather it be worth the value of a good, decent, honest, open, spiritual reading than just shitting them out because someone paid. I want to give a spiritual message to change your life, to touch your soul, to reach inside of your heart and feel it like you feel it, and understand where you're coming from, and ask the universe to show me messages for you about your path, about your person, the real feelings behind your love life, the real feelings behind the person you're with. If you're on this journey because you're truly on this journey as a twin, or if you're a soulmate or whatever, I want to know. And I can't do that when I'm stressed the F out and shitting them out. I can't do it right. So anyways, that's my purpose. I never have scammed people in my life, ever. I will never do it. No one's ever missed a reading from me. If someone got refunded, it's because I just didn't have the time. And I did message them that, and I've always rescheduled. And I have clients that have been coming to me for years, so I'm not worried about it. And Gemini, you shouldn't be worried. If anybody badmouths you or tries to damage your name, don't let that happen. You know your value. You know your honesty. You know that you're giving it 110% 24/7. And you can't please everybody. And sometimes, Gemini, like these cards, you've bitten off more than you can chew. Now, there are some Geminis, and I feel like it's a masculine energy, that you have had more than one partner. You've been juggling this back and forth. You've been giving unfairly. You've been giving to one person a little bit more than you've been giving to the other. Kind of like a favorites scenario. I think that you were impulsive when you did it. For the feminine energy on the Geminis, I feel like you've been in love and loyal. And you've been waiting for this person to get their crap together and give fairly, and you've been waiting for justice. Towards the end, around Halloween, we have Princess of Spring. This is optimism. Look how happy she is. It says here, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons and let your creativity take flight. So, Gem, you writing a book? Right here, impulsive, quick thinking, sitting at home, typing away, writing a book. That's creativity. Are you creating something beautiful for fall, some kind of artistic project? That's creativity. If you're making plans for something spiritual, that's creativity. All right? So this is really what's happening for you. A lot of you, be prepared, because I see a relationship coming up very, very quickly. Very, 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 very quickly. And I think you're going to be getting in a relationship here soon with an air sign or fire sign. And I don't want to get too much into the reading. I will see what's going on in that relationship in the extended. But that's what I see right now for Gemini. Let's get a couple, let's get one overall for the Gemini with my deck. I know you guys like my deck. Let's get an overall for my deck. For the Gemini, please give me some messages here for the Gemini. Oh, there it is. Oop, there it is. Bottom of the deck, another Justice card. Are you shiitake mushrooms? Oh my gosh. Justice? Who here, Gemmies, is dealing with a Libra? Wow. So you're definitely in the energy of justice. This is really court, documents, logistics, setting things straight, balancing the scales. You are trying really hard to be fair, to be righteous. You're setting the record straight. A lot of you want to set the record straight with whatever this is. The card that came out is Death. Wow, you could also be dealing with a Scorpio. You might have two people, or maybe they're a Libra and a Scorp. But this is definitely the ending of bullshit. You guys were under attack, spiritual attack. You were being dealt with a lot unjustly. And I can vouch. When you have people banging down your door, freaking out, and just, you know, the justice of it all, you're waiting for universe to come in and help you. Because it's not fair. You can't do it all on your own. It's been way too much. Keep in mind these are reversible if you are a cross watcher. But justice is yours. And the end of an era is here. You guys have finished being dealt with in a very toxic, intolerable way. I'm going to leave these two out because I can't believe you got two justice cards. That's just insane. That's just insane. You're really, 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 truly dealing with someone that needs to get right with you, and you need to get right with them. The universe is saying, Gemini, you deserve justice, and it's coming for you. Count your chickens. It's coming. Oh, thank you so much for the super chats. Oh, you're just so sweet. Shayla, oh, I love you, thank you. What is a cross watcher? Marion Ortiz. A cross watcher is you're watching for someone else that is a Gemini. You're not a Gemini, but maybe your lover is. Maybe your mom is, you know, whatever. You're seeing the energy for them. You're gonna kind of spy on somebody and see what's going on with their energy. That's a cross watcher. Sometimes when you cross watch, it's like the universe knows you're watching. The universe already foresees you getting on the channel and watching it. They already know. So they know what time and place you're going to be there watching that video. So the message is actually for you, not for the person you're cross-watching. And the universe kind of does that to show you, hey, I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming, and you're right on track. You're right on track with destiny. So when you know that the universe is talking to you as a cross-watcher, you're on track. You're definitely following your path because they knew you were coming. Okay? All right, so let's get an oracle here for Gemini, and then we'll move on to Libra. These are my bubble oracles. These are also available on my page, my website, jks1111.com. You can order these. Thank you so much for the super chat, Samuel! What happens when Saturn and Pluto are in the first house? Okay. That first house represents your mind, your head, your brain, number one. You also as a whole being, a whole person. When Saturn and Pluto are there, that's heavy karma. When Pluto and Saturn are there, you're going to be taught some serious lessons. That's like going to the principal's office and you either did good and you're going to get a reward and an award, like a praise, an honor, or you're going to get spanked with a ruler and you might get suspended or do detention. Seriously, when yeah, that's what happens. They're about to either reward you or spank you depending on what your soul lesson needs to be learned. Okay, so let's get an oracle here for Gemini. Oh, all right. Okay. We have the hummingbird and its pleasure, and I love the bubbles. Don't they almost look real? I love this deck. Look at that. Look at that. I just love the HD. I don't know if you can see it so good in the camera, but it's very HD. And anyways, the bubbles look so real. I could almost bubble burst it myself. So anyways, someone's bursting like your bubble, or you're bursting their bubble. There's some pleasure in this. It's like, hey Libra, sorry to burst your bubble, but bop. Hey Gemini, sorry to burst your bubble, but bop. Justice is coming to burst your bubble. Something's happening here. There's definitely the energy of surprise. This can be very pleasing. I don't think that you're going to be let down on this surprise. When you get the pleasure card like that, with justice and justice, you're getting, guys, I hate to be so, you know, this is sweet justice. Okay, and it's happening now. It's like me. Whenever someone opens a PayPal and they didn't read the fine print, that it's not refundable, number one. There's a 6 to 8 week wait, number two. And, you know, whatever was in the words. And then I speak to PayPal And they're like, oh, can you send us that information? And then I do like, okay, drop the case. They lost that. And then they have to wait longer. I hate to say it, but that's sweet justice. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, it's like, I hate to burst your bubble, but you need to read. You need to read. You know, that's just an example. And that for me is a little sweetness, a little sweet justice, because then I don't feel so bad. And it's like, oh, okay, so that person just didn't read. They, you know, some people pay for like my subscription. It's no refund. It is what it is. There's, you know, and then they open up a case and then I got to talk to PayPal and tell them, here it is, no refund. Oh, okay, close the case. Sweet justice. You know what I mean? For you, this Libra may have done something bad to you. Thought they got away with it. They were bragging to everybody. Like maybe this person, even if it's not a Libra, maybe it could be a Scorpio. Scorpio, Libra, Cusper, I don't know. But they were bragging to everyone, like blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go after Gemmy. I'm going to go after Gemmy. Gemmy this, Gemmy that. And then bubble pop, pop, justice. And it's sweet because they're going to get told they were wrong. They were wrong. They shouldn't have done what they did. They should have, you know, acted justly, taken care of business, and done the right thing. And they wouldn't have been embarrassed and they wouldn't have lost. Okay? So anyways, Gemmy, if you are going to court with someone, you're going to win. Period. That's what's in your cards. If you're up against somebody in some kind of a logistical thing, you're going to win. It's in your cards. It's in your cards. Their talk is over. Their little reign is over. There's nothing more they can do. If there's someone that has been a lover that hurt you in some way and you're taking them to some kind of legal justice, you're going to win because they were wrong. They put you in a spot they shouldn't have. And they got away with it for a little while. They did. They got away with it for a little while. They had a few weeks or maybe even a few months to run with what's going on with you. And now someone's going to pop their bubble. Justice is sweet. Justice is yours. It's happening right now. Like, expect it before the month of October is over. You will be getting justice. That's all I'm going to say. Now, on my extended, Gemmy, we're going to get into who this lover is. What do they want? What are their intentions with you? What do they feel about you? What is your future with this person? Okay? You have a lot of new beginnings happening. You're attracting love. Like I said, Gemmy, you're probably going to get more than one suitor, more than one person interested. So the universe wants to bless you. So be open because justice is sweet. Justice is yours. And we're going to find out what that's all about. What is this major justice for you in the extended? Okay? And if you want to see the extended, go to jks1111.com. You get to support my kids, support me, support my channel, and give yourself some love and spoiling with readings all in one shot. Totally worth it. $99 a month. Go do it. What are you waiting for? And if you're there for a month or more, like the second month you're in, you will get a free reading. A small reading, but you'll get a free little card pull. So it's worth it. And I suggest it. I think it's a really good deal. I really do. I do plan on doing a candle ritual tonight. I've already got all my herbs and everything, and it's going to be really cool. I might even do 2 of them. Yeah, I might even do 2. I might even do a cigarette spell if you guys want to watch that. But we'll see how it goes on. And that really just makes your person contact you. Okay? And I don't like to put those publicly on YouTube for reasons of my own, private reasons. But if you want to see those special videos on my subscription, you're going to be able to get some results. I don't mean to blurt my secrets out, but I've always gotten results with these spells. And just to clear the record, somebody, I think it was Kylie, she's one of my besties here, on here, she's been through some ups and downs, but she brought something to my attention last night, and she said, Steph, when you said when that woman was mad that you were going to do some, you know, get the black candles and black magic out and spells, I just want to be clear. I didn't want to mislead people and think that I cause harm on people, or that I wish bad on people, or that I would ever do a ritual to cause harm. And I want you to know that any ritual you do comes back to you a lot. I want to say even more than 3-fold. Like, it really comes back down the road. If you wish a breakup on someone, you might have a breakup. If you wish death on someone, you might have someone die. Like, seriously, you don't mess around with black magic. And I don't. But when I do black magic, it's usually a form of protection, and it is in the form of protecting my family. When I get graveyard dirt and things like that, it's about protecting my home, my family, calling my spirits in, and it's about sending back whatever dark people send your way. So the spells I do in regards to dark magic is sending it back to them tenfold what they try to send my way. And that's really what I do. It's not dark like you would think. I just wanted to be clear. She's like, make sure your listeners know you're not you're not promoting darkness on people. I would never do that. Never, never, never. I actually love my enemies, and my enemies, I wish them peace and enlightenment and love in their heart, because the only thing to cure a black heart is love. And heads up for everyone who knows about the Psycho Molly person, we did talk. She was refunded, and the police did contact her. She apologized. Of course, she didn't really mean it, because she really went above and beyond. She was calling clients. She was finding addresses and numbers and things of that nature. She really went out of her way. She never even contacted PayPal till I told her to, and then she went there, and I said, you should have gone there first. You should have gone there first before you went psycho on me like that. The karma that you're going to get, I said, it's whatever. Take your money and take your karma with it. Next time, read the fine print, read them, and stop freaking out on people, because I did nothing wrong. And but just so you know, we did squash it. She said it wasn't her, of course. Her defense, she didn't do any of that, but she did. And she's when I showed her pictures of what I knew about her and the investigations I had on her and everything, she did back off, and she said, you know what, I think we should just call a truce. And I said, yeah, I think that would be the best. I think that would be the best. And I blocked her. I'll never accept another payment from her. She has a lot of aliases, but be careful. You don't know who you're dealing with. So before I move on, Gemini, if you're dealing with dark people, you're dealing with crazy karmics that wish harm on you, or you're dealing with negative, toxic people that spread lies, rumors, or put you down in any way, shape, or form, and they're not full of light, and they don't have forgiveness and patience and love in their heart, believe me, justice is yours. Justice will be yours, and that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Let's move on here to Libra. Whew. Okay, and I probably should put these cards back, because if your cards come out, Libra, I should probably have them out. But Gemini, these were your cards. You have the 2 Justice. All right? So you could be dealing with a Libra, or you're just getting flat out justice. Okay, Libra, let's talk about you. Let's talk about you, Libra. Oops. All right. Okay. All right. One, 2, Libra. Spirit, give me a divine message here for Libra. Give me a divine message here for Libra. Okay, bottom of the deck is Ace of Autumn. I love it. Let me put this down. So there is a new happy beginning for Libra. Libra, a windfall of money is going to come your way. Advice or assistance from other people. A very stressful project could also be something you're dealing with, but this is a happy change in your career. So Libra, you might be changing your career. Hello. You have a new job, a new beginning, a new job offer. People are giving you some really good advice. All right. So I like this newness. I love that. That's very, Libra, if I'm thinking back this year on your readings, you've had a hard time. You've been spanked by the universe, like it seems like almost all year. I think you've finally learned a lot of your lessons, and you're finally going to get some payback. Okay, you're finally going to get some payback. Let's see what's going on. The Hermit, more earth energy. So Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. Can I just say, I think you really are dealing with an earth sign, or you might have strong earth in your chart. This is about finding or being a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Oh, that gives me chills. Libra, you are committed to loving yourself. You're committed to finding some kind of spiritual answers. I think you've been working really hard, really, really hard on trying to find answers about your astrology chart, answers about your twin flame journey, answers about your soulmate and your true love. I think you've been searching deeply through a lot of esoteric knowledge. So I think you've really been doing the work. If you are dealing with a Gemini, one thing that pops out to me is they have a 6 and you have a 9. So the first thing that pops up is 69, and that is Cancer energy. But more than that, you see things one way, they see things one way. You both have a very different perspective when it comes to love. And it's hard for you guys to find this balance that you really, really want, Libra. You want balance so much. You're striving for it. You really want to achieve balance and peace and harmony. And I think you and your lover just haven't seen eye to eye. And so you're really trying to go within yourself and see if it's something that you're doing or causing that's causing like a difficulty in your relationships. So you're really doing some inner reflection, and that's a big step. That is like high five, wow. That takes strength to do that, because a lot of people, believe me, the first thing people want to do is start pointing fingers, and it's not at themselves. So Libra, that you're looking within yourself is really a big thing for you, because you are a people pleaser, you know, and it's not a bad thing. You're always keeping the harmony with everybody. So you really want to make sure everyone's happy and everyone's okay. This can seem cold to people that expect you to make a decision about them or choose a favorite. Some people that are like, Libra, pick one and be faithful. You have a hard time because you love so many people. You have a big heart, and a lot of people misconstrued your inability to just go after one thing as coldness, but really you have a very big heart. You just have a problem picking something because you want to share all the love you have, and you know that can be good or bad depending on how it's balanced. But I think you're doing some inner work and realizing by pleasing everyone, you've pleased no one, least yourself. So you've learned that lesson. Let's see what else is going on. 8 of Summer. Oh, Libra, honey. 8 of Cups. This is 8 of Cups. You're walking away. You've ended something here. The desire for a more meaningful life. Realizing that it's time to just move on. Choosing to make a major life change. Libra, for a lot of the males out there, even females, you're thinking about packing up your bags and moving out of state. Or moving to a different location. Maybe just a new house, but a new area. You know, maybe it's just 60 miles away, but it could be 600. Okay, it could be 6,000. I don't know. But you're like, I want a more meaningful life. This life is terrible. Let me give you some advice though, Libra. You know why it's half terrible or mostly terrible? Because you've been people pleasing. You picked a job that you didn't like because it suited everyone else's schedule. You got with somebody in an emotional relationship because you thought it would make your daughter happy, your son happy, your mom happy, everyone else happy. And so you're making these choices to please people. And then in the midst of your pleasing everybody, pleasing everyone, again, least you've pleased yourself. And the first thing a Libra does is escape. Libra, you're like, this ain't fair. This ain't what I want. I'm outie. I'm so outie. I'm out of here. No. No. I'm not going to stick around for a disharmonious life. I want peace, harmony, happiness. And whatever situation you're in, if you're with a Virgo, Libra, you could be literally getting up and leaving a Virgo. And if you're cross-watching and you're the Virgo looking for Libra, maybe you're packing your bags and you're leaving Libra. Whoever's watching, it's going to have to resonate the way it does for you. But there's a relationship ending here, and it may involve a Sagittarius or a Virgo. It can also involve a Scorpio. And I will throw in a Gemini because you guys seem connected. So I really just see that you're picking up your bags and you're moving on. Okay? That's it. The sun has set on your time here. You're just done. I see with the emotional, because the 8 of Cups talks about love and emotions, you are emotionally checked out and very much in yourself, in your head. You just got out of a relationship possibly, and you're solo dolo. You're doing a lot of isolation work, shadow work. You're looking at your inner demons and you're fixing things in your life and you're trying to come up with a new life plan. Okay? The next card is Unity. This is a Taurus card. This is the Hierophant, or the High Priest rather, and the number 5 in the Major Arcana. Do the right thing for the right reason, Libra. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which one works better for you. A spiritual-minded community. The first message I got is you're joining a collective. Libra, you're leaving behind unspiritual people with a boxed, closed-minded perspective of life, love, death, and spiritual. You're being called in your heart to find something deeper. You're looking for deeper spirituality. You have been living maybe a life of religion or something possibly, and you're exploring other beliefs. You're not happy with your current belief system. You want to open a new belief system. A lot of you may be seeking a guru or a spiritual teacher or even a priest or pastor to guide you on some kind of path of redemption or forgiveness. There's something about, I want to redeem my soul. I want to fix my heart. I want to cleanse my energy. I want to be purified, sanctified. I want to be on a right spiritual path. So there is this energy of purity and almost hermitage. When people join a hermitage, they chastise themselves. They leave everything behind. They get away from the community. They get away from other people and they go by themselves and they go on a spiritual journey. Some of you may want to go on a spiritual journey by yourself, but this is a self journey. I really feel that a shamanic journey for you, or a deep past life recessive meditation and regression therapy may help you a lot. There probably needs to be some healing here, and you're going very deep. I do feel there's a Scorpio energy here with you, Libra, and the energy of the Scorpio is to go deep, 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 deep down inside and pull out the poison. And I do feel that for you. There's something hiding. It's an old wound. It's abandonment issues. It's also a lack of self-love. You know, when you spend your life, and this may not be you, it could be cross-watcher, remember? But if you have spent most of your life looking at you through the eyes of other people, you don't know yourself. And so I think you want to know who you are without seeing who you are through other people's opinions and their eyes. There's some things about you that you want to discover. Okay, let's go to the next one. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Yes, delays are over, Libra. Sudden, unexpected good luck or a new car or travel. Like we talked about, the number 10. New beginnings. Yep, this is the Wheel of Destiny. It's all supposed to happen for a reason. You have a lot of major arcana. 3 out of 5. 75% of your life right now is karma. 75% of what you've been going through is something you have to do, not something you choose to do. The other part is making the right choices to go for a new beginning, the Ace of Autumn. I feel that on a spiritual level, you have left a relationship, you're single, and you want to move and just get away from that relationship altogether. You want a whole new beginning, a new job, a new life. For a lot others of you, you're ready to change your life for permanent, for forever. You're willing to switch your desires to a more spiritual, how do you say, like a more spiritual path. So if you were very unspiritual before, you're extremely spiritual now. I almost feel like a light bulb went off in your head. Click. Libra, it's time to be spiritual. It's like you spent most of your life not being spiritual, and all of a sudden you want to be the most ultimate of spiritual. That has a lot to do with this moon. Now it is a new moon in Scorpio for tropical, but it's a new moon in Libra for Vedic. So you are, again, bringing in this new energy, Libra. Sucking in balance, sucking in a new beginning. Holy moly. Underneath that is the World card. The end. Finishing. Completion. And it says here, a brilliant success. And the freedom to go any direction you want to go. A journey that is now complete. You may have ended a karmic relationship and you're ready for a new beginning. I don't see any sadness here. You know, the Five of Cups is usually really sad and lonely and hurt and in grief. So Libra, I don't see that you're suffering emotionally. I see that you've been emotionally checked out of this relationship for a long, long time. A long, long time. And it finally hit you the month of October. The number 10, the wheel. It finally just made you say, enough's enough. This is it. Let me turn that down for you. I've been emotionally unavailable for some time. There's no use for me sticking around and staying here. This relationship is not something that I want to be into anymore. I'm going to go seek repentance possibly if you're leaving a marriage, or I'm going to go seek a counselor of some sort, maybe even a mediator or a lawyer, and you're definitely praying that God's going to pull you out of this because you feel that this is it. This is a change for good. It's almost like a peaceful tower. It's almost like a slow tower. These kind of changes take time. You've almost been simmering like a pot roast. You have been simmering like a pot roast to get out of here. But there's probably, we'll see what's going on. Let's clarify. I feel like something's holding you back from moving, but nothing's holding you back from leaving the relationship. But something might be holding you back from moving. What is this, Libra? What's going on here for Libra? Tell me about the Eight of Cups for Libra. Oops, I'm going way too detailed in this reading, and it's just it's just an intro. Oh well, that's okay. Tell me a little bit more here for Libra. Two of Pentacles is on the bottom. Ooh, I knew it. Three Swords. Gemini. You are dealing with the Gemini, Libra. The Lovers have Libra, which is Gemini. Gemini have Libra, and Libra, you have Gem. Something's going on here between you and a third party. There's somebody waiting for you, or somebody that you have unfinished business with. There's also deep, dark wounds that lead you to your broken heart. Okay. There's something you did possibly 5 years ago or 5 months ago. Something with the fives, and the fives are changes. There's something that you did that needs clarity. There's something that you did that you feel bad about, sad about, guilty about. There's some pain here, and I don't know. If this happened to you, keep in mind that these are all reversible, especially for cross watchers. But if it's you, Libra, watching, it could be your partner that's going through all of these things. Keep that in mind. But Libra, there's some deep-rooted wounds, and it requires spiritual transformation. There's some time to self-reflect. There's some serious prayers. There's some serious tears, some serious repentance, some very serious therapy. I see a lot of you might be seeking someone to help you deal with your emotional issues. Libra, a lot of you guys could be having some mental conflict and emotional outbursts because you have a past of either abuse, like sexual abuse, physical abuse, maybe just, hitting you, mental abuse even, abandonment. The Eight of Summer could definitely be a family member abandoning you, or you feeling abandoned. You felt very alone in your past. So you felt very alone in every relationship you've been in, every marriage. You didn't do the right thing in your marriage or other ones because you needed spiritual assistance to move forward, and you didn't take care of the spiritual back then. And so now there's this huge shift because the spiritual, the actual heart of the matter wasn't dealt with all these years. It's being dealt with now. And before you can have a marriage or relationship, you need to go within and heal this heart. Yep, you need to heal your heart. You do, you need to heal your heart. But the delays are over. You don't have to wait anymore. You're taking care of business. You're leaving that person behind. You do have a new beginning. I think you have a new beginning with this person. There's a third party. This could be the Gemini. I will get into that in the extended. I think you and somebody have some unfinished business, and I do think that it's a spiritual partner that is going to guide you on the spiritual path, and it very well may be a twin. It's kind of what I feel. But there's a new beginning happening and a cycle complete, so I'm really happy. Bottom of the deck here is the Two of Pentacles, the balancing act. Libra, no one does this better than you. You have been balancing maybe 2 or more people in your life. It's been very difficult. There's the elephant in the room. It's unavoidable. There's something that needs to get dealt with. It's either your deep-rooted issues or another lover that you've hurt or scorned, or children, whatever this is for you, childhood, whatever this is. It could be all the above. It's time to deal with it. No more juggling it. You know, I was watching a Yanla Save My Life or whatever. And there was a man that had dealt with sexual abuse when he was a child. And he had anger issues. And anyways, he was so used to carrying that with him through his whole life. Always carrying it with him. And he had, anyways, all these issues, anger issues, attachment issues, issues with everything. Because he never dealt with the elephant in the room. He never dealt with the hurt and the pain. Now, a Yanla tied his hand behind his back. And she made him do everything one-handed. And he was like, this is so hard. I'm sick of using one hand. And she was like, but you've been doing this your whole life. You're used to it. Isn't it difficult? And he's like, yeah, it's difficult. She's like, that's how hard you've made it on yourself. You've made it so difficult. But you've mastered that because you've been dealing with your hurt and pain. On the flip side, she said, now that you experience what it's like to take something that you're used to away, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to get adjusted to a new feeling. It's hard to get adjusted to a new energy in your life. It's really hard to function. She's like, as soon as you start dealing with the elephant in the room, the problem, it's going to feel awkward. It's going to make you cry. It's going to be painful. It's going to make you suffer a little bit. You're going to have discomfort. There is a lot of discomfort in new beginnings because sometimes you're only using one hand. You don't know what you're doing. It feels very new to you. It takes a while to get used to, but you will start to get used to it again. You will adjust. So I think you're learning that you're just going to keep hitting brick walls until you deal with this. You're going to keep having ending of relationships, ending of marriages, problems with people. Something happened though 5 years ago, or 5 years or 5 months ago. Something happened, and it's time to change. You have to go back. You might get in your car and go see someone. You might go see a spiritual teacher, ask for spiritual advice. Anyways, we'll get more into that into the extended. Whoops. Oop. Okay. I got one oracle for you. I was gonna pull an oracle. It couldn't wait to come out. It was like, I'm ready. Send me out. Put me out, coach. The card for Libra is lonely. Libra, that sucks. For your sign to be lonely, that's terrible because Libra, you're a people person. You're not lonely. You love company, friends. Now you're all hermit mode. You're alone. You're single. Libra, you are single. Let me put this up. Okay. Libra, you're so single. And if you were with someone, I just see that it's over. Shoot. Yeah, it's definitely over. I want you guys to get the whole view. Sorry, that's kind of hard. Okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. So anyways, Libra is newly single. They've just gotten out of a relationship, or they've been single for quite some time. Before you get into a union or a marriage or some kind of a commitment with somebody else, the deep-rooted issues have to be addressed. It's going to be a lonely journey, but it's going to be a new beginning. And it is the ending of a cycle. I do see financially a windfall of money coming your way. We're going to look more into that and see what and how all this money is coming your way, because that's good news. If this is a cross watcher, maybe money's coming your way from the Libra. We did see the Gemini that was kind of combined here, and it looks like the Libra owed you, or you owe the Libra. One of those things is going to happen between you guys, and we'll get more into it in the extended. But all in all, I just see a lot of karma's been paid, and it's time for a new beginning. 100% you can know watching this that Libra has ended a karmic relationship. It's done. Or at least a karmic cycle. Okay, that's done. So I'm really proud of you. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, I shouldn't even show you. I should make you wait. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You got reconciliation. That's probably a sign for what's to come for Libra. You're going to be reconciling probably with this lover that has been hurt. You've both been hurt. There's going to be some justice. There's going to be some justice. Okay, so that's it. That is a Libra. Let's get into Aquarius. I've spent way too long on this reading already. I can shoot myself in my own foot. Okay, so Aquarius, what's happening with you? Aquarius. Every time I hear your name, I think of the Notorious B.I.G. Notorious, but I'm such a retard. I think of it as victorious. Victorious. So, you know, Aquarius just conquers. And, you know, your house does represent luck, and it represents what people have coming for them, whatever they've earned in this life, whatever they've been working so hard for, it ends up in the house of Aquarius. It's your fulfillment. It's not always a wish fulfillment, but it is a fulfillment of your life's work, of all you've accumulated this far. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. You are a spiritual thinker as well. You're very close to Pisces. You have an explorative mind. You have a lot of ideas that a lot of people don't understand because you're such an inquisitive, creative person. A lot of people don't know that about you, Aquarius, but you're very creative for an air sign. And you're very fair balanced. You are the one that fights for equality, unity. You're the one that fights for fairness. You have a very good quality to be nice to everyone. You're not very good at communication because I think you're so odd. No offense, Aquarius, but Aquariuses are odd. They can do odd things. They can be different. So a lot of Aquarius tarot card readers I've seen have odd videos, or like, I don't know, just weird, like working out live, or, you know, just things like that, quirky things. That's Aquarius. You have a special mind. They also have very big ideas. They're great book writers. You know, they can write things like Harry Potter. They can write things like The Labyrinth. Very explorative mind. Very good inventors. You guys can invent literally the flying car. You guys could invent wireless chargers. That was probably an Aquarius who thought of that. You know, all this Aquarius energy. So it's really cool. So you guys are very inventive. And let's see what you have coming on for the month of October. What have you learned and what's coming forward for you towards Halloween? Tell me about Aquarius. What has Aquarius conquered for October? Okay, the first one is Five of Winter. So you've conquered here the Five of Swords. This is lies, deceit, deception, difficulties. Under here it says, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort anymore. So you have given up on something. You don't have any fight left in you for it. You're done with something, you want to change your opinion on something, that's it. You were fighting for someone or something and you no longer want to continue putting your energy, effort, thought, mind, body, soul into it. You're done. So this is a big change. You might hurt people along the way, and I do see that you have hurt someone, possibly a lover, possibly even family. You're just, what I see is you're not going to be taken advantage of. Aquarius, you might have been pushed around, poked at, put down, ignored, mistreated, unappreciated. You're like, okay, well, that's cool. That's real cool. I'm just going to take me out of the equation now. Aquarius is gone. We've been going through this energy with you for a while, and it's really showing. In your heart space, though, we have here the Three of Swords, Gemini energy, but more than that, it's a broken heart. You have a hurt heart. You're damaged. It says reach out to other people for comfort and love, Aqua. You will grow stronger from the situation. This is sadness that's going to heal with time. Aqua, you've left someone or you've put something to rest for your own good. And it took strength to do it. People think you walked away like the ice-cold queen or the ice-cold king. But really, you're soft inside. You're like a little marshmallow in here. Your heart hurts. You made a tough call. You did what was best. And that is the King of Swords. That is your card too. And you did what was best for you. And it took a strong decision to look out for number one. And you did the right thing. And you are hurting from the walk away. Okay, you are in pain. It's not that you're not feeling bad about it, because you are. But you knew you had to do it because you're not going to allow yourself to be hurt any further by someone. Could be another air sign that's trying to hurt you or was hurting you. They're thinking about you right now. They are thinking about you right now. And there is something about the purple amethyst for you. Wear a purple amethyst or get some purple amethyst. I think that will help you get balance in your mind here, because sometimes you go back and forth with, was that a good idea? The next card is the Four of Winter, another air sign, another air card. This is about set aside your concerns for now, Aqua. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or a vacation. Wow, and you know what I just noticed? Number 1, 3, 4, 5. That's progress. You're on the right track. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords. It literally went in order, not literally like in order, but they're all here. This is progress. I think you're making good, smart, wise decisions. Stop worrying and overthinking about your choice, because I want to help you to understand that you did a good thing. If you can at least hear it from me, and if you're a cross watcher, it's for you, but if you can at least have some peace knowing that whatever decision you made, don't have any guilt, because it was the right thing. It was. It's confirmed here in the cards. You did a good thing and a right thing. Don't feel so bad. Meditation might be really good for you right now. That's been kind of big for a lot of people. So just meditate. I see some snow. Maybe you live in a snowy place, or it just represents this time of, year, winter time. 5 of winter, 3 of winter, 4 of winter. Okay, it's winter for you, and it's a time for hibernation. And I do see the bear. It's time to go in your little cave and heal, deal with what's happened in your life this far, and you can grow from this. And you're going to get new love, because I have a surprise for you. Ace of Cups. Yes, Ace of Summer. By summer, Aqua, you're going to have a fresh, brand new, beautiful start with new love. Wow, summer possibly for you. Open your heart up to love, beginning a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. Isn't that beautiful? So for me, I feel that this is going to be just what the doctor ordered. Releasing of a toxic old energy that was hurting you, welcoming in somebody new. It's going to be a water sign. Now, Aqua, you've had a water connection for the past couple months in my readings for you. You have had a water connection with someone that was really emotional and possibly did hurt you, took advantage of you. I believe you left them at one time, and then you guys got back together, and then you left them again. I feel like you want to cut ties. and just stop the back and forth with this person. You feel like they're not treating you right and they don't have good intentions for you. However, if this resonates for you and you really love that person, I do feel they genuinely love you, and there could be a rebirth to your love situation with them. So that's going to be for some people. For others of you, if you're dealing with another air sign, I feel like you're going to come into a relationship with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, Venus, which is the dove, represents Venus, is going to bring a relationship. So you are going to be blessed with love. Bottom of the deck here is the World card. Completions, endings of cycles. This is finished. A brilliant success and the freedom to go in any direction you want. This is a journey that is now complete. So whoever this person is that you have to cut off, I want you to know that it may be either it's it with this person, it's over, there's no going back. Or if you really feel this is a twin flame, divine lover, you guys have completed a karmic cycle. And you guys are going to have a rebirth to your love after you've learned all these very difficult lessons. And I will get more into what your difficult lessons have been and what's going to be happening in your relationship in the extended. But that is kind of a look at what's going on with you, Aqua. So let's get some other little clarifiers here. Tell me about this Five of Swords for Aquarius. Oh, yes, it is a true love soulmate. You got 2 cards. I'll just take it. 9 and a 9. 9 of Cups in the upright, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you've lost money. You've been spending some money on this person. Could be a Scorpio. You've been spending some money on this person, maybe spending your money for you to see them. You've been having some wish fulfillment and some good love. This is strong Scorpio. You've been feeling some good love, but it wasn't worth it and they hurt you because there was a third-party situation with the Lover's card. Gemini energy. I feel like you were scorned. I feel like you put a lot of your energy into this relationship, and there could be quite of an age gap, is what I'm seeing. And you know, Aqua, this is typical for your sign. A lot of Aquariuses out of all the zodiac, even Capricorn and Aquarius can be with someone much older or much younger than them. There's usually always an age gap with Aquariuses and Capricorns. I don't think I've met one that hasn't had at least a 5-year difference. 4 to 5 years. Usually it's extensive. I've seen a lot of Aquariuses be with someone 20, 30 years younger than them. They have odd relationships. This could be, you know, whatever it is. But I just want to say that you've been giving your all to this person, and you have lost your security. You've lost your sense of self. You've lost your abundance. You've lost your sense of self-worth with this person because you've given all your cups to them. It's made you happy emotionally many times, but it broke the bank. Or it broke you physically down. Like it took down your immune system. It made you possibly physically gain or lose weight. You might have started smoking because of this. You might have lost a car because of this or fallen behind on bills because of this. Aquarius, this relationship just drains you emotionally, mentally, and physically. And that's why you 5 of Swords did. You were like, I can't continue this relationship because if I do, I'm going to lose everything. I've already lost so much. I'm not going to be mistreated or being a fifth wheel or a third party. I am the divine. I am the ultimate. And you choose love for yourself, and you also choose a better love, a better quality love than what you've been given. And you are going to receive a divine soulmate or a twin flame coming up in your future. Ace of Cups, Ace of Summer. Let's get an oracle card here, and we'll learn more about this love. I really want to dive into this love for Aquarius. In the extended, we'll learn more about this love coming in. But this kind of explains your situation for right now. Let's get an oracle here. Tell me a little bit more about Aqua. Tell me a little bit more about Aqua. Discovery. You might have just learned so much from this. You woke up. You realized your value. You're like, I'm so smart. I'm Aquarius. Hello, King of Swords. You know, you're like, I'm smarter than this. I'm better than this. You've learned that that's it. You've been rebirthed. And that's the little butterfly. You're like, yep, I'm looking for something better. You're not worth my time. You're not worth my dime. Seriously, you're not worth my time and you're not worth my dime. That's it. I'm out. Aqua is officially out of the building and Elvis has left the building. Bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine. So I think this could be you, Aqua, or it could be the Cross Watcher. But you have this beautiful feminine energy and you're just on top of the world here. You're loving yourself again. You're having spiritual epiphanies and you're growing. You are finished with your cycles. You are going to get marriage. Marriage is on the way with an earth or a water sign. And I'll get more into that next time and see what happens. But that's it, guys. That is my beautiful start to the subscriber readings. I wanted to promote my subscription because I only have like 5 people. I lost so many people because of the drama that happened October with my spaciness of readings because of the damn upgrades to the YouTube system of uploading and all of that drama. That psycho lady. Anyways, so I'm promoting it. I would love you guys to subscribe. I'm going to finish these readings on the other side. I'm going to finish each sign. I'm going to do the DM energy and I'm going to do the singles. Okay? For each sign. Oh, you're going to know the outcomes. You know, Gemini, I'm going to figure out what's coming in for you, what bubble was burst, what justice are you going to be having, and how do they feel about you? How does your lover feel? Okay, and then I'm going to be doing for a Libra. You're walking away from a karmic situation. That's pretty obvious. I want to see what's coming in for you. I want to see what needs to be healed and what happened in your distant past. And I want to see what this connection is with this third party, this lover for you. Someone that you have a soul tying connection with and that it looks like the universe is trying to bring together some kind of a marriage or some kind of a union. So I feel like you guys are going to be brought together by divine timing and by the universe. It's a very supernatural relationship. So I want to get into that for you. And then down here, Aqua, yeah, I want to see who this new lover is. It's pretty apparent you're done with the bullshit. We're not going to dive into that, but I want to see what's coming up in your near future here because it looks like you've discovered something about yourself. And I want to know what that is. I also want to know what this psychic ability is. Aquarius, you have a psychic ability and it's coming up and I want to talk about that and see what that is for you and how you can develop it. And that's it, guys. So thank you for watching. Remember, this journey is crazy. It's insane most of the time. It's difficult. It's painful. But it's just that. It's a journey. It's also beautiful. It's also happy. It also has unexpected gifts. I can't talk today. Seriously, gifts. What's wrong with me? Mercury, stop it. It has unexpected gifts. Surprises. Pluto's going to surprise you left and right. Trust me. So remember, this is a journey, not a destination. No one here on this channel, and I try to help you guys, should ever be focused on a union or an outcome based on your manifestation. One of the main things I teach on this channel is how to manifest. And I've definitely helped a lot of people. And I've answered this question recently and lately, and I'll just go through it one more time, just, you know, if I can real quickly. When you manifest something and you're saying, how can I do this without hoping and focusing on the outcome? Isn't that manifestation? The law of attraction is focus your intention. Where my intention goes, my energy flows. It's very true. But my trick, and I do teach that on this channel, is emotions. You have to feel like it's real. And then a lot of people say, well, if I'm feeling like it's real, doesn't that mean I'm emotionally involved? And if my emotions are out of whack, then my manifestation stops. Yes, it does. the main thing on this journey for manifestation is controlling your emotions. And I do promote meditation, and I do promote spiritual teaching, and I do promote yoga, Kriya yoga, tantric, all these beautiful practices that will help you master yourself. The biggest part of yourself is your ego and your emotions. If you can learn how to deal with those little pesky things, these emotions, and always experience happiness, well, I shouldn't say always experience happiness, but always choose happiness after any experience, then you're going to promote more of what you want. If you're struggling with your emotions, then you're promoting sadness and desperation. So your mind can have a vision board, you can have affirmations, you can have all kinds of good things to look at and talk about. But if you're feeling a certain way inside your heart, maybe you're feeling doubt or fear, maybe you're feeling sad or defeat, then it doesn't matter where your affirmations are going and where your vision is going. It matters that you're feeling defeated and you're not going to be able to manifest it. So yeah, one of the things I want you guys to do is just work on your heart. That's like main. And I have that in my new merch. I have balance is key. But out of my little lady who's meditating, she's got all the 7 chakras, and in the middle is the heart chakra. And I made it bigger than all the others because right in the middle is the heart, and it's bright green on my little merch there. And the heart is supposed to be the biggest. It's the anchor. There's 6 around the heart. So 3 on top, 3 on bottom. That's perfect balance. The heart is the anchor. And your mental and spiritual is on top, and your physical and your determination and confidence is on the bottom. And so if in the middle your heart is centered, grounded, and well taken care of, everything else kind of can pull the energy from the heart. Just like your heart does the job today, your heart is pumping blood for the rest of your body. And you got to take care of your heart. The same with your spiritual body. Your spiritual body wants you to take care of your heart. And that's the emotions. That's the moon energy right there. So if you're taking care of the green, pink heart chakra, believe me, the other chakras can pull energy from it and start to heal and grow and deal and manifest. So that should be number 1, the core. If you ever want to focus on balance, start with the heart and then work your way out. Okay? So anyways, this is a crazy journey. It's not a destination. Just keep swimming. I promise you're going to be fine. And enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to buy my tarot, go to jks1111.com. It is 90 cards, gold gilded, superior quality, beautiful deck, lifetime deck. It should last you a lifetime. Take care of it. It's better quality than most decks. Better quality than this deck. I'll tell you that. And then I have my oracles here. These are standard smooth. They're not glossy. Cardstock. It's not the best of quality, but it's not the worst. It's just standard, you know, any like this deck. It's just standard. But these are my bubble oracles, and they've got a lot of really cool messages on them, and that's $77. They all include shipping. My other tarot is also including shipping. I even have a love messages oracle, and I'll pull one. Let me pull one for you guys so you guys can just see that one. I've had it. I haven't been using it lately. I have to order a new one for me because it got wet. It was wet. So these are my pink rose love messages. Okay, and these are also 90 cards. Okay. Whoops. So these are 90 cards. They're beautiful. So I'm just going to pull one for you, maybe 2, depending on what comes out. Okay, so I got one there. I'll read the bottom of the deck, but let's read the one that came out. Whoops. Okay. So this is a really beautiful deck also. I love roses, clearly. Anyways, it says sorrow. In my silent grief, my heart pains for you. The darkest of nights know no fear, like that of my soul, yearning for your love, with thoughts that you won't return. I miss you, your soulmate. That could be you writing a letter to your soulmate, or your soulmate writing a letter to you. But it does represent sorrow. Five of Cup energy. And I wrote that. Whenever it says your soulmate or the universe or Stephanie, it's me. I wrote it. But, you know, this is a beautiful message. And I do have a lot of popular messages in here too, but this is just one of them. So yeah, in your silence and in your grief, your heart is paining for them. These dark nights, you've never felt any fear like that of your twin or your divine partner not returning to you, being separated forever. That is such pain and grief, and you just miss them. You don't miss their physical, you miss their emotional, their spiritual, their physical, their mental. You miss them as a soul. You feel incomplete. Okay? The bottom of the deck is, this is from Sex and the City. And isn't this cute? Sex and the City. Sorry, it's kind of bright in here. I am someone who is looking for love. Real love. Ridiculous. Inconvenient. Consuming. Can't live without each other. Love. Isn't that cute? That's a little quote from Sex and the City. We all want that. We want inconvenient, ridiculous, all-consuming, crazy love, baby. We want the crazy love. You know why? Because that's the love that fills your heart. Mind, body, and soul. It consumes you. That's a beautiful love. But one thing we're learning on this journey is how to love ourselves too. So that's part of a spiritual side of the journey. We have to love ourselves as much as we all consumingly love our lover. But those are just some cards for you guys from my other deck, which is also available on my website. Okay? Anyways, that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to let you go now. It's been a long reading. I am going to finish the rest of these air signs. So keep a lookout on your subscription. You should be able to see them all. There's going to be, and you know, it's worth the money. There's going to be like a total of 20 hours for 1 month on that video. It's all coming in this week, but it is what it is. I had struggles getting them up. Anyways, I love you so much. Be blessed. Be happy. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. And if you are so inclined, go subscribe. I love you guys. On your way out the door, maybe take a look at some of the merch. There's a lot of really cool things. Christmas is coming up. Maybe just start a little list of some things you want for you, maybe your lover, maybe your mom, brother, sister, or kids, or whoever. You might see something you might like. There's everything under the sun there, all the zodiac signs and extras, twin flame stuff too. I love you guys. Have a blessed one. Bye.